De Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. And now I'm confused. I wanted to say welcome to my immigrant's life in the USA channel, or maybe that's Learn Russian with Oleg channel, or maybe that's gardening with me channel, because today I'm doing some gardening things. Last year, I'm very confusing for YouTube search engine, because I'm supposed to put all these videos in one thematic on my channel, but I cannot. For some reason I have too many different things together. That's not good. Alright, anyway, last year, if you were watching this channel, or maybe not, I already tried to do some gardening in my garden. And we just bought a house last year, so we are doing these things, everything around the house right now. Cleaning the garden around, it's not really garden, just territory around, and planting something, and then doing renovation in the house because we bought it as is, so we are doing some renovations in there. Alright, so last year I decided that I want to have blueberries. I've never had them. I bought them, planted, and successfully killed. I've never had blueberries before, and I now know my mistakes, and I'm planning to plant them again. Hopefully I will be more successful this year. I'm already ready for these raspberries because I bought them before winter started. They're still in little pots, and I plan to plant them into the ground after the frost will finish. So I don't know, somewhere Marchish, April time. I don't know. We'll see depending on the weather. Right now it's already growing better, it's growing bigger, so it will be perfectly ready by springtime. With blueberries though, right now I'm planning to organize the bed for them, and probably will buy them next fall and then plant them next spring, or I don't know, so we'll figure it out later, because I know that this ground is too tough for me to dig and it's gonna be a lot of preparation. Let's see why it is difficult. If you are new to the channel, that's my raspberries bed. We made it like a raised bed because my area is a little bit slippery, so technically planting something on it is a little bit problematic. It's not flat, so I kind of flattened this area for raspberries, and then there's a cherry tree. There is another cherry, probably bush, I don't know, I got it as present. We'll see later. And that's the trash which I'm going to deal with. Yes, so what I have here is a lot of, I don't know even what to start with. So I got this grass to get rid of, and it's a lot of work, I guess. And then I have this mown, which is also difficult to get rid of, I know, though always possible. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. Today I'm going to probably move these stones because they are going in a little bit curved way, so if I move them like this way, so this area will be okay for planting 2-3 blueberries, hopefully, I don't know. And then I will dig those out. If anybody wants to have them, you're free to contact me. I will get rid of them. I plan to put them into this pots, because I know that people do buy them, but I was throwing a lot of them away last year, and they keep growing and growing. They cover everything. They are even growing over the stones, and they grow over everything. So they are good if you want to cover something, but you don't want to plant anything eatable. I want to plant something eatable, so that's why I'm cutting this tree, these horrible vines, and that's horrible something too. It's horrible because it has horns on it, and that you cannot really touch it without harming yourself. Alright, so that's our plan for today. Preparing blueberry bed. Honestly, I want to plant black currant. I'm not sure about red currant but I like both of them. But in this climate, I know that the current loves middle or like some softer climate, maybe some even colder climate areas. I'm not sure, I haven't made the research about North Carolina. I know that it's even kind of prohibited. I will need to make research on that. But I watched some videos somewhere that they grow currant in Georgia. And Georgia is our neighbor, so they have probably the same climate as we do. I'm gonna wait another couple years while we're here. I will check the climate, temperatures maybe, and then I still have time to get rid of all of this, and then we'll get prepared for the current thing. If you know anything or have recommendations about where to see, I will be happy to look at them. All right, so let's get down to work. It's scary, but the fear has big eyes. Let's just start it. Go. And thank you for the subscription button, bell button, and the like and comment section down there to promote the channel. You know that if you are active on YouTube and click like buttons or maybe comment on something, they will promote my channel in the search. So I appreciate it. Let's go do some work. Blueberry planting project is gonna be a long-term project. Today I was only planning to move those stones to make like kind of shape of the bed which I want to make, because in the videos which I'm watching they are teaching me that the size of one bed for one bush is gonna be like 40 centimeters deep and 80 centimeters in diameter. So that's like approximate size, but you can make it bigger because there will be a bush and the bush will be growing. So what I was planning to do is like prepare this territory, erase or remove those plants which are growing everywhere there, but and remove those stones to still have some kind of wall maybe around it, because it's like the same as design of this area. But there is always something unpredictable in this process. When you do the gardening, there is one thing coming after another thing, and then you never know when you finish it up. And today the same thing happened to me. Okay, and now we've got to the point where we have to be extremely careful while digging. I already have 1 or 2 shovels broken. Not because of stones, actually when I'm around stones I'm careful, but because of roots. Yeah. The good thing is right now soil is soft for digging, even though I'm still sweating. I recommend, if you want to lose some kilograms after all this New Year and Christmas celebration, go dig something out in your garden. At least clean it up, and then all the kilograms gained with your hard eating will be gone. So now we need a saw. Oh my, and I have no idea which tree. Probably is that big tree. Yeah, most probably is that tree, because and the same roots I found before when we were making insulation under the house. I already have some shorts about these horrible roots, and they spread like spiders all around. And I had one root under those tiles, sorry. Yep. While I was removing them and replacing, I came around with some roots, and actually that's where I broke the previous shovel over there. Okay then, so I'm gonna dig around this to clean it up, and then we'll have to remove the root actually. And meanwhile I was cutting it, digging. I also got this grass, plants, whatsoever. Took them all together with all the roots. Right now I'm just gonna water them and they will stay. Maybe somebody wants them. Okay, so that's going to be kind of long process. Early the same morning I already prepared my husband that there would be some sewing for him to do if he's in the mood to do so, and he already got his chainsaw prepared, So that's the root which we already got opened, so we can basically really cut it. Yeah, theoretically you can use the ox. And there is a surprise which I found, because there is humidity under those stones. There are a lot of different bugs, and I found a caterpillar. Yay! The destiny of this little bug will be discovered a little bit later. I'm not putting it back into the ground. I don't know what kind of bug is going to grow out of it. And there we go. Sasha started preparing his little device. And the usual thing is, when you don't have it used for a little while, it doesn't want to start really easy. So first you need to get some oil into it, and then that's a long process of observing a man working. And you can never stop this pleasure and enjoy the pleasure of observing somebody's working. So have fun. Chain oil, там написано. Чуть-то. Он мог выдохнуться?
Нет, это такое маленькое.
Какой маленький месяц? Фу, воняет. О-о-о. Пипка какая-то.
Ну что?
О-о-о. Ну вот в спортзал идти не надо уже. Прокачался. it feels like this cutting activity went too far, and now we're overexposed to our neighbor's view. We just took this, cut this bush completely down, and not only, actually they become so much interested in all this cleaning, and they even took some vines off. But then I told them to stop a little bit, because I've been putting these vines up because the fence is kind of there not only to protect us from neighbors, but actually not to protect us from no neighbors, but to create some kind of decorations thing. But this bush will grow up really fast, I know. We just saw it really short last year, and then it speeded up and grew to all this huge something. Okay, I continued cleaning my thing up. You remember that I'm still interested in planting my blueberries. I've googled more information about it. I already know that I need this, what do I need to make this soil more acid or sour. Okay, I actually know what I'm going to do, what things I need to do to make this soil better prepared for exactly blueberries, because they are very sensitive about their soil, and this soil is neutral. The pH of the soil is really neutral, and you need to really deal with it. I already got a special device which will help me measure the pH and the amount of light and humidity, so all of it together. Not very expensive, just $10. All right, and it turned out to be family time together. Everybody's cleaning up. We forced our children to abandon their computers and play a little bit outside. By play, I mean take the scissors and cut these branches and everything all around. I know these modern children, they don't want to be outside, but anyway, the cat was really happy this time. He stays more outside than they do. Alright, what I continued, you remember that I'm cleaning the green things, plants and rocks. I'm moving them because I still want this to be part of decoration, and I'm just really moving them aside. They are kind of heavy, so I just keep rolling them around. I need also to Google how to get rid of those bugs living on the bottom of those rocks, because they create extra humidity, and I gotta check out how to get rid of them, because under these rocks I can find a lot of I even don't know what they are called, those bugs, but last year they were eating my strawberries, so I know that I don't want them to be there. Again, blueberries are maybe stronger for I don't know, we'll see. I hope that they will not destroy my raspberries. Still, it's a bush, so it will be more complicated for them to destroy it in comparison to strawberries. But strawberries got really... they had a lot of troubles with them, because they really disappeared now. Okay. And it was really a long day. We did more like 3 hours of this outside. It looks like a short video, but in reality it took us longer. And as you know, there is another tree at the back of me, and my husband is again still cutting it. Yes, so again, and I remember there was this little root in my hole, which I was not planning to dig actually, but it turned out that there is a root, so I had to dip on it a little bit. This time it went better, because he already put everything in this oil and the gas which you need to have in your little machine chainsaw. For some reason there was a tree. We just discovered it. It was all covered with vines, but there used to be a tree. We already cut one tree, but that one was just laying. These are all roots of some previously the tree which had fallen down. If you notice, our fence is a little bit bended, so this tree definitely broke this fence. Actually, had broken this fence before we bought a house. So. And I don't know why they are cleaning it up for now. I have no idea why this is happening. So please do not ask me this question. I need this answer myself. Alright, and yeah, so the longest process was to cut all around this food. Cutting it, really, it's a short, really fast process when you have a good chainsaw. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I still have troubles later, because I continued digging around it, and there are more roots, and it's more complicated. The process is going to be long and entertaining. Sign up. Stay with us, stay tuned. I hope to continue later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. That's the result of the day. Ah, yeah, that's plastic from their crawling space. We just cleaned it because it was all, I don't know, wrapping around itself and then dirty. We're gonna put it back later. That's this bush, that's the parts of this tree, it's still there, and that's the area which I was digging. Okay. And one more intriguing find which we got under the house, the snake. Not the whole snake, just the skin. And actually there were 2 skin snakes. We got them from under the house. And we did find some other snake skins before, because we were cleaning these under the house area. But we got 2 more, and they are quite long. They're like my son's heights.